Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to Nolan's Gaming. Today is finally a video that is not a live stream. I'll be live streaming after this upload, most likely. But, so today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2017 and 2018. So both top, Call of Duty 2017 is going to be done by Sledgehammer Games, which brought us Advanced Warfare. And they did introduce exosuits and advanced movements, jumping, sliding, all that, wall run. Actually, wall running was not in Advanced Warfare, but it did lead up to a good game, which is Black Ops 3. And so this is old gameplay, so I apologize for this. But it did lead up to Black Ops 3, which is a good game. So, for 2017, everybody's been saying Call of Duty Vietnam, which I would love a boots on the ground. Boots on the ground, definitely. It's going to be boots on the ground. We know that they're not going to make a mistake of going advanced movement. It's most likely going to be a Vietnam or World War II or Cold War, just probably back in time. It's probably not going to be a modern shooter. Probably going to be recent history, so 80s, 70s, Vietnam type era. It's been all over YouTube and Call of Duty YouTubers the past couple days, and I don't think it's very smart to do Call of Duty Vietnam, because that's basically what we got out of Black Ops 1. And Black Ops 1 was a great game. I mean, I wouldn't really mind having Black Ops 1, a Call of Duty Vietnam Black Ops 1 thing, but it's basically Black Ops 1, just made by a different studio, maybe a couple different kill streaks and weapons. But I just think that maybe an alternate Cold War, just when we go to war with the Soviet Union during the 1980s, I think that wouldn't be a bad setting there, and I think that that would be pretty good. I mean, going in the Cold War, something new, something fresh that we've never visited before. Also, some people have said on Modern Warfare 2 spin-off thing, because Sledgehammer did used to work for Infinity Ward, so they do have, they have every right to make Modern Warfare 4 even, which I've heard that, which is probably not as likely as a Call of Duty Vietnam or Cold War, alternate Cold War. Now 2018 is a even bigger question. We know it's most likely gonna be a boots on the ground Call of Duty. So it's not gonna be advanced movement, most likely, and I don't want advanced movement. We're not going to see advanced movement for a while now, but we'll see it sooner. We'll probably see it again, just after maybe another round of once everybody has their turn again. Sledgehammer in 2017 and Treyarch 2018 and Infinity Ward again. Once they all have their turn, with probably most likely boots on the ground, that they will change to back to maybe advanced movement, or just one of them will. I mean, it's Call of Duty doesn't have much life left. I mean, I think it's running out of ideas, but it still has a few ideas in the tank with some Cold War settings and maybe some follow-ups to that. But 2018 is a big mystery. It's an even bigger mystery, because it's probably not going to be Black Ops 4. It may be. This is what I think, and this is what I want. Notice how in the campaign-wise, it usually follows with the campaign and time setting. It always does. And Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, they had no relation whatsoever campaign-wise. I played both campaigns. They were both decent campaigns, Black Ops 2 being a better campaign. But I just think that probably having a Call of Duty in between both games, I think that would be cool. Because both games are from 2020, 2025 through 2065, which there's a huge time gap in there. They only mention the main, villain and stuff one time. They mention it one time. Raul Menendez, one time in a mission. And I don't know why you're so bad. There's no relation to that. I mean, Black Ops 2 and 1 had a huge relation in campaign-wise. I really think that having a campaign, kind of in between. You don't have to call it Black Ops, maybe just Black Ops. He's such I really don't know. Just Black Ops something, or just something besides Black Ops. Because, World at War went along with Black Ops storyline, but it didn't, what was it called, Black Ops. So, I think that in between would have been great. Maybe set in 2030 or 2035 in between both games. No advanced movements yet. because that didn't come around until a couple years later. So no advanced movements. Maybe have that as a score streak, like an exosuit comes down, you know, they'll give you one, maybe, or maybe it's like a prototype, possibly. That could be a cool, maybe a cool thing for a score streak, and it'll be, you know, maybe as much as a care package or something, or you can get it out of care packages. I don't think that would be a bad idea there, and I think that's pretty cool to have that. And in between, and maybe have a zombie, maybe continue with the zombie storyline, or maybe kind of again go in between the cracks, because let's face it, Black Ops 2 zombies, map wise, character wise, it was the worst zombies out of all four of them. It was the worst one. Probably the best one was Black Ops 1 or 3, then World at War, and then you have Black Ops 2. It had very controversial maps, if they liked them or not, like Die Rise. I mean, some people liked it, either you really hated it or just loved it. I mean, I thought it was okay. Buried, a lot of people didn't like it. More people disliked it than liked it. I didn't like it, really. But, and then you had, you also had, Buried was easy, too. You also had Transit, which was the worst map ever. Transit's terrible. Absolutely horrible. And then you have Origins and Mob of the Dead. You have probably two of the best maps in Call of Duty, Zombies, than some of the worst maps, like Transit. You have Origins and Mob of the Dead, at least fan favorite wise. You have Origins and Mob of the Dead, probably out of all of them the most liked Call of Duty Zombies map. Dries and Drekka is also a very liked map by the community. So there's a couple that are really loved by the community. And I personally thought the Origins was better, but just because of the World War I alternate setting with zombies, I didn't think it's kind of cool. But I thought Mob of the Dead was a good map too. But then Black Ops 3 came along, and it had a very, very good zombie story. It had good characters. The Shadows of Evil characters were good, and they were loved by. For the most part, they were they were better than the Transit crew. The community definitely agrees that the Transit crew was not great. It wasn't terrible, just it wasn't that good. It was pretty bad. Transit crew was pretty terrible. And then you had you also had the 2.0 characters introduced in Origins, which was great. The 2.0 characters were just awesome. You know that the 2.0 was so good of the original characters. I just think that's so cool. So, yeah. And then Black Ops 3 comes along. Again, Shadows of Evil was a decent map, so that was a good from a bounce back from Transit. It was fantastic. So I mean, and then you had the Giant remake, the Reese remake. That was great. That was a good map. I mean, it was very simple. It was very good for beginner zombie players, especially. Like if you just started to play zombies, it's a good map. It's an easy map to set up on, very easy. Next, you had Rise and Drekka. That was a good map, loved by the community. I thought it was okay. Then you have Zetsubo no Shima. We're not even going to start on that. That's the worst map ever. Also, they're calling it the scariest map. Treyarch, we're not scared of Shrek. We are not scared of Shrek. I mean, come on. We're not. That's the best character ever, Shrek. And then you have the spiders, which I didn't like that. And then the bots. Big spider fight. No. Yeah, for me that's kind of scary because I don't like spiders and a lot of people don't like spiders. So yeah, definitely didn't like that map for multiple reasons and the spiders. So yeah, that's not good. Next map, I believe what was next? We got I think it was GK, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So Gord Korovi, I like that map. I think it's a cool map. That again, the history, World War II, Stalingrad, alternate with put dragons and zombies in there. That's pretty cool, and the big robots. So that's pretty cool. And then you have that mystery of Peter McCain that keeps showing up in maps. That one. So Gord Korovi was a good map. It really showed how key the mystery box was and how you needed the mystery box. And if you didn't have the mystery box, it would have been, you wouldn't have had a good game. You would have lost. I mean, Shadows of Evil, you could have just survived with building the Wonder Weapon and getting the Kuda and then Pack-a-Punch It or the BMP. You did not need to hit the box, but it's always necessary to hit the box usually. And you always do hit the box. And so then next you have Revelations, which I love Revelations so far after just buying it the other day. I think Revelations is awesome. I think it's a cool map of combining all fan favorite maps. Shangri-La, good map. Origins, great map. Knockdown Totem's classic. It's not a great map, but it's a for the first zombies map. I mean, that's pretty good. That's not bad, even though how simple it is. The World at War one was crazy. No perks or anything. I mean, if you got the round 50, there's no pack-a-punch either. Wow. Wow. There's not even double tap or dead shot that can, like, mini pack-a... Dead shot and double tap are mini pack-a-punches, really. I mean, they are a mini pack-a-punch. I mean, it increases your weapon a lot. Like, dead shot, getting headshots. And then, along with double tap, increasing rate of fire and damage of your weapon. So, I mean, that's, that helps. And, so, and then after that, that was basically it so far. And then DLC 5, I'm hoping will come around, and I really do. So zombies was a huge part of Black Ops. That was a huge part. Everybody loved zombies. I don't know anybody that does not love zombies, or just. In Black Ops, alright, so we're gonna get off zombies. In Black Ops, I feel like the Treyarch games are the Call of Duties. They really feel like Call of Duty. They are definitely a Call of Duty. I definitely, when I play a Black Ops game, I can feel that this is Call of Duty. Like, I'm playing multiplayer, and this is Call of Duty. Then a couple games are, and then even Infinity Ward, they're good. I mean, they feel like Call of Duty. Modern Warfare is really good, and Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 is not as good as Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, but. Advanced Warfare was a letdown. Sledgehammer really needs to redeem himself, and so does Infinity Ward, because they haven't did well. I mean, Advanced Warfare did okay. He did pretty good. Modern Warfare 3 wasn't very good. Then having a terrible year with Infinite Warfare, and the only thing saving them was Modern Warfare Remastered having that idea, which was probably Raven's. It's only a matter of time before Raven gets their own game, you know, for their own studio and own Call of Duty game. So I just really think that Call of Duty 18 is going to be interesting. 2018. We have a good idea of what 17 will be, so it's not a whole lot of talking about that. I really think what we should be talking about is Call of Duty 2018 with Treyarch. They've been doing Black Ops games Black Ops storyline games since 2008, World at War. One of their first games. They've never stopped. They've never explored anything else. They don't know anything else. They have nothing else. Nothing. They don't know what else to do. I mean it's gonna be interesting. It'll be interesting. Now I'm excited for next year to get a nice fresh Call of Duty, and I'm excited for 2018. I'm excited. I've never been more hyped for Call of Duty than next year, because the hype train's gonna come much earlier than usual. Because we need Activision needs to gain the community back, the whole community, the Black Ops community. We need to get everybody back because we have no hype right now. There's no hype for Infinite Warfare. I mean, Modern Warfare, yes, it's a good game. People like it. I like it, but I mean. It's not enough. Majority of the people are still playing Black Ops 3. 50% are playing Infinite Warfare, and like 10% are playing Infinite Warfare, let's say. And 40 are playing Modern Warfare, and then the rest, the other 50% is playing BO3. Mainly because it has zombies, and it's just a better game than Infinite Warfare. And Modern Warfare Remastered and Black Ops 3 are both good games. So I just thought this was an interesting video to talk about, and I doubt anybody's made it this far in the video, but if you have, just please like, subscribe, and comment. This is not a very hard video to work on, just threw some footage together and voiced over it, and I was actually kind of excited to make this video. So now that we've talked about all of our stuff, and I haven't played Battlefield for a while, so I mean, I don't even know when the next Battlefield video will be. I should be getting MWR and Infinite Warfare pretty sooner or later. Probably the next month I should have it, maybe 2 months. We'll see how my money I save up and all that stuff. We'll see how that goes. And I just want to thank anybody who watched this video, just part of this video. And please like, subscribe, and comment. Just share this video. Tell your friends about it. I'd really appreciate it. I mean, there's nothing more I'd appreciate than you liking this video and commenting and subscribing. So thanks for watching once again, and I will see you in the next video. Like, subscribe.
How can you leave the party? Don't leave us. You're our best friend.